Comrades, power! Power! Comrades, power! Power! My name is Dan Kandongo. I'm currently serving as the Secretary General, Kenya School of Law. Today we are gathered here as the Kenya School of Law fraternity to condemn the brutality that was done to one of us yesterday by the police, by the state, precisely the police. Yesterday, whatever happened is that the immediate Kenya School of Law former president was brutally harassed by the police while he was practicing his constitutional right to picket and to peacefully demonstrate in his constitutional rights. And therefore today, he's being hospitalized. And as the Kenya School of Law fraternity, we have gathered here to condemn whatever happened yesterday. And we stand in solidarity, saying that the state should not proceed with whatever it has started, and it should end immediately. Otherwise, us as the comrades, we will not be silenced, we will not relent. We will strive because these are our constitutional rights. Why are we being battered? Because of going to picket peacefully with placards. So we heavily condemn whatever happened yesterday, and we stand in solidarity with the family of Joshua Okayo and himself. So I wish now to introduce the Kenya School of Law president to lay our demands to the police. Thank you.
Comrade power! Power! Comrade!
Samuel Mark Ouya, the president of the Kenya School of Law, and as been said by the Secretary General, we are very sad as a student body and the entire student fraternity of the Kenya School of Law of the assault of one of us, the immediate former president of the Kenya School of Law, Joshua Okayo. He was assaulted yesterday by a police officer, well known, the police officer who is, to us, the main suspect is the police officer who threatened Joshua Okayo on Monday during the peaceful protest at the Central Police. He told him that I've marked you and I'll find you. So as the student fraternity, we want the DPP and the investigators, IPOA, to expedite the investigation to the assault of one of us, and a student leader equally. He's still a member of the Kenya School of Law because he's currently undertaking his pupillage. So he's one of us. So we are very saddened as an institution. And this comes when we are equally saddened as a nation. We are mourning, and we are also exercising our right to demand justice for Albert Ochieng, who died in police custody. It's very unfortunate that as a country, at this particular time, we are still experiencing injustice of the level of one dying in police custody. And these are our demand, that the IPOA expedited its action, investigation into the murder of one Albert Ojwang. We want justice for Albert Ojwang, and we shall not relent. And we want justice for Joshua Okayo. And these equally are our demands, that the National Corona Service Act be implemented. That is the act that speaks to the death of individuals in police custody. So we want the act to be implemented, and we want IPOA to be strengthened so that IPOA can always run and act very expeditiously. And the Coroner's Act be implemented so that the coroners can always investigate circumstances under which an individual dies under police custody. So we shall not relent. Our freedom of expression shall not be limited. Under no circumstances shall our freedom of expression be limited. And I want to tell the states that they should not criminalize freedom of expression. Freedom of expression is our constitutional right. It should not be criminalized. And criticism of a state officer should not be a criminal in this particular country. I want to refer the state to the case of Robert Alai, then human rights activist turned state blogger, versus the Attorney General, 2016, Justice Evans Mwita, as he then was, decided and stated that criticism of public officers or state officers, that is the basis of democracy in a state. That is where democracy of a state is enshrined. So public officials should not be threatened when criticism comes against them. Once someone has taken the position to become a public official, he should be ready for criticism. And I want Robert Alai to advise his sponsors under the state that in that particular decision, that the court said that public officials should wear the coat of a crocodile or the skin of a crocodile and should take criticism because they hold responsibility to the state, to the public. And therefore, the criticism against state officers is something that is equally enshrined in the law and a matter of public importance and exercise of civic duty as members of the public. So we have the duty as a people to criticize the state, and nobody should threaten us to that extent. So let the state know that we have a duty and they have a responsibility. So thank you very much. As students, we are very frustrated and we are very hungry against the state. The police should not, under no circumstances, brutalize and beat and kill any member of the public. Thank you very much, and we wish an expeditious investigation into the case of Albert Ojwang, and we condemn the brutality against Joshua Okayo. Comrades, power! Power! Comrades, viva!
Viva!
Thank you.